another new session of Operation Research. We will learn inventory control chapter, and in last lecture we already understood what are the inventories, which type of inventories we have used, and which type of inventory cost. Today we will learn that type of cost in detail. Clear? The same slide we already learned in previous lecture. The same cost of the item. Here placing ordering cost. Here we have to consider carrying cost. Holding cost is there. Stock out cost is there. Safety stock is there, and additional inventory stock. That is safety stock. This is another example. Is I will give you the example of safety stock. You have a cold storage, right? Or you have to put your inventories in some safety stock. Safety stock, we have take example of glasses. So what happened? Let's take example Zoomer. If you have a company or if you have a shop of Zoomer, so you have to storage that Zoomer from a different storage, or you have to put that Zoomer in a storage which you have a safety, right? This is safety storage. You have to cost for you have to give a cost for safety. Another example, and simple example I will give for the safety storage. Suppose you have buy a cupboard, right? So what happened? Iron cupboard. In buying a cupboard, you have to ask them at where I put some important jewelries in that cupboard, at where no any thief will find out. Means suppose any thief will come in your house and he finding out something for finding out for taking some jewelries, but there is some small box or small cupboard into your major cupboard. In simple language we can say chor kabat, means chor khanu, means at where we have to put jewelry that is a very safety. So this is simple, or this is the main assembly of your cupboard, right? But what happened, the cupboard shop person asked you that we have provided such kind of or important thief cupboard, they never find out, or any unknown person never find out this cupboard place. For that you have to pay more money. So that is the cost of safety, right? Strong. Simple example, it's not directly relation with this word, but simple the safety. So what we have to do for that safety stock, for that safety cupboard, we have to pay something more money, right? So that is the cost of safety stock, right? Next, setup cost, as we already learned. Now we will move forward for the ordering cost. So it is the cost of ordering an item and securing its supply. Means we have give a order, means ordering cost is there. Means we have a different suppose we have order something from online site. Suppose you buy a mobile, you have to order in Amazon and you have to get that mobile. So that value you have to pay, that is the ordering cost. Clear? Which includes expenses from raising the intent, starting to you receive, purchase requisitions by the user dependent till the execution of order received, and inspection of material. Ordering cost or purchase, what we have to do ordering cost, purchase requisition. What is the purchase requisition? Suppose you have find out if you get your product or if you will get your order as a mobile. So what you do first, you have to check the receipt, means what I pay, same amount will be mentioned in receipt or not. Second, you have to check your product will be safe or not, right? As we see in some examples, as that we order a mobile from Amazon but we get a soap, right? Soap means washing soap, right? We get some stone from the box, right? As we see that is the inspection of material is required. Clear? Inventory carrying cost. Second one is inventory carrying cost. That is the cost incurred for holding the volume of inventory. Means that is a carrying cost. To care of your inventory, right? Storage inventory. Second is measured as a percentage of unit cost of an item. It includes capital cost, obsolescence cost, deterioration cost, and taxes on inventory, insurance cost. These all are the carrying cost, right? So next, that is storage handling cost. Clear? Next, shortage cost. How much shortage cost they require. So suppose you have to give your order at critical situation, means you have only one parts remaining and you have to order. So what happened? Due to the lack of received order or lack of received your parts or received your items which you order very late. So what happened? You have to stop your production, you have to stop your work, and the stoppage of work reduce your profit also, your production rate also. That is the shortage cost. It will be loss which occurs or which may occur due to the non-availability of material. This is a loss. Shortage cost, that is defined as a loss of your cost or loss of your production. Clear? It includes breakdown or delay in production, right? Back ordering, as we see in back ordering, right? Lost sales lost of service to the customer, loss of goodwill, loss due to the lagging behind the competitors, right? These all are considered shortage cost. And another cost, that is miscellaneous cost. Which type of another cost we have to consider? So that is a capacity cost, overtime payments, layoff, idle time, setup cost. There are the other costs. Machine setup cost, startup scrap generated from getting a production done started. Means what happened? Let's see the same example. Suppose you have to buy a machine. So what happened? You have to check. First you have to check a machine is perfectly working. Suppose you buy a lathe machine or you buy a CNC machine. So for initially what happened? You have to insert a metal and you have to do that proper working. You have to check a proper working of CNC machine. You have to check that tool turret is perfect rotating as we enter the code. Respective to that code, the perfect feed is given or not, perfect speed we achieve or not. All you check after setup the machine. So for checking that function, for checking that perfect working, you have to use some scrap. You have to use some job which is known as a scrap, right? So for that particular testing we have to invest money, that is known as a startup scrap generated for getting a production started. Clear? That is other cost. That is overstocking cost. Means you have already items and you don't know you have already item, then you again orders, right? That is other cost. Suppose think that if you have already item, you have to order. You have not problem in to order earlier time, but it will affect in many costs. Like as if you order earlier before shortage of item. So what happen? You have to order, means you have to increase your order cost. Second, you have to carry, you have to store in your inventory part. Right? So what happen? You have to increase your carrying cost also. You have to increase your storage cost also. So it will related to your all cost, right? So that is a main other cost. We have to consider the overstocking cost and other cost, and that is a very crucial part of the company. That if you over ordering the parts, that will affect a company's profit or productions. Clear? Now what are the basic inventory control benefits? So here first ensure the adequate supply of material. Means we have to have a perfect supply of material, we have a perfect raw material, we have a perfect finished material, we have a perfect management, a perfect channeling or providing a proper system from raw material to the finished product, right? Minimize the inventory cost. As we minimize inventory cost, facilitates purchasing economies, better utilization of available stocks, provide the check against the loss of materials, enables some management in cost comparison, consistent and reliable basis for financial statements. All if we control inventory, if we control raw material, if we control items which is semi-finished or final finished, we have to save much more money for the company, much more profit, increase much more profit for companies, right? So inventory control is a very crucial part, very important part for the company. These are the basic inventory models we have to learn in detail. That is the inventory models, models without price quantity discount, models with price quantity discount, deterministic demand models, probabilistic demand models, static demand models, dynamic demand models, static demand models, as we see in the models with no shortage, models with shortage and resources constant models, variable demands with constant lead models, fixed order quantity with a variable LD, and fixed interval ordering model. All type of inventory models we have learned in next lectures also. First we have to consider a deterministic demand models, right? So what are the important terms for that? That is a minimum level, it is a minimum stock to be maintained for small production. Maximum level, it is a level of stock beyond which firm should not maintain a stock. Reorder level, at where time or at where place we have to order. Again reorder. Buffer stock, that protects the customer from the producer in event of abrupt demand change. Safety stocks, you have to produce from incapability in their upstream process in their supplies. Lead time, the amount of time it takes place an order with a supplier and receive it from a confirmed order to having it on hand. That is the lead time. Clear? So first we have to learn EOQ model, and it will be learned in next lecture. Thanks for watching.